I did not go to school for the past 2 days, and I needed no excuse for that because I had high fever. I was literally burning, and also I tried to cut my nose. But my family saved me, which I'm quite grateful about. I was laying on my bed and had no strength to move. I wasn't able to turn myself. A moment later, I heard someone opening the door. I thought that it's my mom and she might be back from work early. It was it was him. It was his strong manly perfume and dark aura which I can identify even with my eyes closed. My saliva stuck in my throat and my breath was getting heavy as I pretended to be asleep. Stop pretending. I know you're not asleep, so open your eyes, he said in a stern voice. Vian still did not open her eyes and kept them tightly shut and acted like she's asleep. I won't repeat. Why are you here? She said in a low and weak voice, trying to get up. I know you don't care, so don't act like you do. The hell? Do you think I care? He said with a sarcastic laugh. I'm just missing the toy I enjoy playing with as you aren't coming to school, so I want you to get well soon so that I can again enjoy. I know, she whispered slowly and sounded hurt. I'll make soup for you. Saying that, he went towards kitchen. Hey, wait, where are you going? Come back here. Her shouting was of no use because firstly, he was gone, and secondly, he weren't here anyways. Have this, he said, giving the soup to her. Vian was shocked to see that Jungkook can cook too. She was just staring at him. If you're done staring, then I, I wasn't staring and I'll have it later. I'm drinking. As soon as she said this, she heard her mom knocking on the door. Vian, open the door. Who's in there? Whom are you talking to? My eyes widened as soon as I heard my mom shouting and looked at Jungkook, who looked very calm and not at all panicked. Jungkook, you need to leave now, I said, whispering. Vian, you ain't answering me. What's going on in there? Are you okay? Jungkook, please go now, she whispers. Jungkook pulled her closer to him and suddenly started her roughly. This was so sudden. Vian was shocked to hell, but she still did not move. For now, I'm going. But let me remind you something. Jungkook, she whispers slowly as she didn't understand how his behavior changed suddenly. Don't ever dare to harm yourself again. Only I got that freaking right, and nobody else on this universe else does. I came to school today as I was feeling fine. I had Leah walking by my side and reaching near my locker, she said, Vian, if it troubles you today, just tell me, okay? I'll make sure to help you. You will break his teeth, she said, laughing like a crazy. What? Of course I can, she said, making an angry pout. Vian reached to her locker and, without looking in there, she inserted her hands to get the book. But she felt something wet on her hands, accompanied with foul smell. Her eyes widened as she got a little idea about what's going on. She somehow opened the locker fully and a loud sob escaped her mouth. There was a dead cat inside the locker. Her body was cut into pieces. Her head, legs, foot, everything was cut separately, and there were small cuts all over her body. Vian was scared to death. She started running from there, crying loudly. Her mind wasn't stable, but she knew that Jungkook was the one to do it. Jungkook was shocked to see Vian in this state out of nowhere, even though he had some sort of revenge with her, but the reality was he still had feelings for her. First time he was really scared and panicked to see her like this. She slapped him hard. Jungkook's eyes turned dark and his hands automatically touched his cheeks. He looked like he'll kill the person in front at the same instant. Shut your mouth. Who do you think you are? I knew that you hate me and you hurt me the shit out of me. I never expected you to bring that dangerous scene in front of my eyes. After doing such thing, you're acting so innocent. What on the earth do you want? She broke down into tears, saying this. Jungkook was angry as hail stormed, but listening to what Ryan said and how scared she looked, he calmed down a bit. I'll get even for the slap later, but for now, what the hell are you saying? What I did, he said, gritting his teeth. I'm sick of you, sick of this act of yours. You're gonna regret real bad, he said, breathing heavily, closing his eyes, trying to calm himself. He shot open his eyes when something caught his attention. He started moving his feet in that direction. If I'm not the one to do this, then who the hell dared to do so? He got his phone out and I need all the details. You got 20 minutes. Check the footage, call the police, do whatever it takes, but I need every single information. It was the last class of the day, and Vian was somehow calmer than before. She was sitting with Leah when the teacher entered. Afternoon, dear students. I have to inform you all that we are conducting exhibition in the school. For that, you'll be paired with someone right now. Okay, so Leah with Sana, Romeo with Juliet, so on and so on. Vian with Amanda. Listening to this, Vian flashed a smile to Amanda, which she charmingly returned. Excuse me, miss. What about me? He said, entering the class with his hands inside his pocket, raising his one eyebrow. But, teacher, you didn't heard what she said. Now it's already confirmed, he said, staring at her where she just kept her head down. I was standing in front of Jungkook's house, being all nervous and scared, thinking if I should go or not. He called me to his home. When I denied and said we can do at my home or in cafe of somewhere, he did not agree, and as always, I'm doing as he said. Praying to all possible gods, she stretched her hands to press the bell button. But she again thought to think of it once more as she still can't escape that monster. YM, you need those extra marks for your project. You can do it. Calm down. Everything will be fine. As soon as she pressed the bell, Jungkook opened it within a blink of eyes as he was waiting for her to press the bell. He was leaning onto the door with his arms folded on his chest and he was looking as heavenly as a Greek god. Done checking? He said with a smirk. I I wasn't I She stuttered, scratching her backside of neck. Get in. Okay. But I stay alone in here. Vian's breath hiked hearing that. She froze on her spot. Sweat started to build on her forehead, and somehow she said,